Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for March 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Monday through Thursday. This is general reading, and when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. My Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. You might notice something different behind me. I'm going to be doing some changes with my office. So and since I have this new computer, I did download this program that gives backgrounds. I know you might see a little glitchiness. I'm sorry about that, but I really don't want you to see the background when things start moving around a little bit. So we'll have some fun with these changes, with these backgrounds too. I liked this one. Now, I have posted my longer readings for Aries season, and I did add my introduction onto the readings. I do give you a time marker on when the actual readings begin, but look at the beginning too. You might need to take it into a little bit of stages because it was like, oh, that's a little longer than I thought it would be. Now, I am, when I am trying to get caught up. You know that I was having some computer problems last week. I am trying to get caught up with my week readings now. And whenever the long readings are there, they always kind of throw me off too. And I like to have a couple of days in between readings just to kind of give you some, maybe you're saying, oh, come on, Deb, let's get on with this. But I like to have a little bit of time in between readings because I get a psychic flare. So I did my long readings yesterday, and now we're doing these readings today. So I am hoping that they make somewhat sense to you. And I'm hoping that I don't ramble too much. I'm going to try to keep it on the short side. At the same time, I want to let you know is that when I do these back to back, my filters get very, very thin. So in many ways, if you can understand what I'm saying, in many ways, the message is that much purer. So let's see what we have going on, and let's start the readings now. Hello, my Virgos. So let's see what we have for this week for you. Let's go on. One more shuffle, I think. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. The first one is reversed. Strong energy. We'll put that like that here. Let's see what we have for my Virgos. First card is the 7 of Gabriel. 7 has a divine umbrella. It's a perfect number. It is a divine number. Gabriel is our fire energy. Aries, Sagittarius, and also Leo energy. Passionate, burning, determined. There is a lot of stuff going on for you this week, and I kind of feel like you have been feeling like the ping pong ball that's been between two of the paddles, and you don't necessarily feel that you have had the control that you've needed to have. And I do feel like maybe you have two bosses or two people that direct you, and they don't talk to each other. So one says, okay, you need to do da 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 da, and the other says you need to do da 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 da, and nothing is meshing together. Now, this could also be between your home personal life and your work life too. That maybe that you have, I kind of feel like you're pulled between two commitments. The thing is, nobody is really watching out for you, so who's going to have to do that is you. You're going to have to watch out for you, my Virgos. You're going to have to be the one to basically say, enough is enough. I cannot do this, I cannot do that. So maybe what would that be? Maybe you have a job that you have to work 10 hours a day, and yet you have people at home that need you, or whether that wherever, even if you're working out of your home, but maybe you have people at home that, they need you to be at home, okay? Or it could be, again, maybe it's the two bosses. But I feel like there's a war between the two bosses, and you're the one that's being, you're the one that's being stretched and pulled both ways. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to have to say something. You cannot be that ping pong ball. You cannot be that rubber band that they're pulling both ways. You should have a conversation, at least, before something snaps. Okay? Okay. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Your next card, the wheel. Okay, so we have a 1-0-10 transitional Archangel Jeremiah. So whatever happens with this, something does change. And actually, I'm going to say that you make that change. You make something happen for you. So, maybe maybe they didn't quite realize what was going on. Maybe that 10-hour days, people weren't, maybe they're going to tell you, well, you know what, can you do it for a couple of more days until we get somebody else? And then at least you'll have some control over that. But, if you don't speak about it, they don't know about it. And a lot of times your silence means that, yes, I'm in agreement with it. So this comes out, something can change with this, okay? Something can, you can make some, because a lot of companies do want to make their employees happy. I'm not saying that they always want to do that. I'm not saying that all the companies do. But, I kind of get that squeaky wheel type of thing that, I need to tell you this, and, maybe they need to hire someone else, something like that. But the wheel means things are moving forward, new beginnings, new starts, new starts in that relationship also. Okay, so new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Your next card, the World, Archangel Michael. So we have Jeremiah, we have Michael. Michael is the protector, the warrior. We have a 2, so there's some sort of decision, 1, new beginning again. So there's choices about going forward. Having the wheel and the world together is like things are moving for you. Things are changing. You could be going in and finding that maybe if this is at your work, you need to, that there will be some changes there. But again, I do feel that it comes back to this 7 of Gabriel, which has this divine guidance to it, this divine umbrella over it. You need to stand firm. You need to talk, and I'm not saying be crazy. I'm not saying scream, shout, anything. Again, I'm always telling you, write things down so that when you're talking, you don't get emotional. You can just say, this is what's happening. Also, I feel like you need to keep a history of it. I think you need to keep a history and a timeline. I'm getting timeline and history. So, but this is about a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth, and insight. So, the wheel and the world, they're very similar in many ways. Things turn, the world open up, things open up for you, things, again, it comes back to here. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Speak it out. Again, I'm not telling you to go crazy. I'm not telling you to shout, scream, or even cry. Though it is emotionally hard for you to kind of say, I'm not, it's emotionally hard for you to say that you cannot work 85 hours a week and still maintain a life. Okay. But you know what? That's not unreasonable. So please. Here we go. Last card is reversed. The 4 of Earth. Earth is your energy. It is also Taurus and Capricorn. It is very solid, something you can touch. A lot of times it has to do with your home and your work. It's kind of a give and take type of energy too. Sometimes, it has to do a lot with your money, so I'm feeling like this has to do with your work. So there's a little bit of a give and take. Now, the other thing that I'm going to say is they may try to give you, if this is your work situation, they may try to keep you in your position because you do what you do well. And they'll say, well, let me give you more money. The thing is, you need the balance. You need the balance because money's good and it's nice and it helps to pay bills and bring in some of those nicer things. But you can get very old very quickly if you're working 80 hours a week. Okay? Okay. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. And my Virgos, you actually have a very kind heart. I would also think about looking into some, some charity. A lot of companies will let you go, people work a day for some charity. I would think about looking into some volunteer time just because I think that would help to balance. I feel like you need that balance too. But again, you can't keep working as hard as you're working or as many hours as you're working, okay? You need that balance, but you have to stand up for yourself. Things will start working. Anyway, let's go on and see what we have for my Virgos. What crystal or energy? Reversed. Golden or gold sheen obsidian. Personal power, spiritual manifestation, earth healing, new experiences. That personal power is all with here too. So if you have that, carry it with you. Put it in your pocket, especially, or put it somewhere if you're having that discussion. But again, I feel the two bosses. I feel that the tension, the stressors, and, like I said, money's all wonderful and lovely, and it's, we need to have that, unfortunately, or, but it doesn't really help you if you're, if you can't, if you don't have time to spend it, or if you can't enjoy it. So, my Virgos, please, I hope you enjoyed the readings, and remember to like, share, subscribe. As always, my Virgos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.